After endless scrutiny from the press, Rhobh fans, and her fellow cast members, Erika Jayne thanks everyone after a judge rules in her favor. After over a year of turmoil on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Erika Jayne is finally getting a glimmer of redemption with a significant win in court. Judge Richard Fruin ruled that there was no evidence of wrongdoing on the part of Erika in a $5 million lawsuit. Most of the lawsuits pending against Tom Girardi have not focused on Erika. However, now that Judge Fruin has ruled in her favor in a case directly questioning her knowledge of mismanaged funds, she may finally get the reprieve she's been hoping for. Erika's been through the ringer on Rhobh and in the press for a long time now. She most recently reacted to Tom allocating funds to a mistress and is still occasionally butting heads with Sutton Stracke over her legal trouble. Lingering uncertainty surrounding her culpability remains a cloud hanging over Rhobh Season 12. While Erika tried to mend ties with Garcelle Beauvais as well, Garcelle admitted at a wine tasting in Lisa Rinna's garden that she didn't always believe Erika. Only Erika's longtime fellow cast members Lisa, Kyle Richards, and Dorit Kemsley have stood firmly at her side. While they all support Erika, Dorit and Lisa haven't been afraid to admit that Erika drinking while on antidepressants has been a little messy. Meanwhile, Kyle defended her the most, arguing that Erika has earned the right to act out a bit after all she's been through. Now, Erika is celebrating the first ruling clearing her name. She posted a Page 6 article covering the decision and captioned the post, "Thank you to my friends that have stood beside me. All I asked for was time and understanding," and directed readers to a link to the article in her bio. The article she linked to reported on the judge's ruling, which said the plaintiffs weren't able to prove that Erika knew about what her estranged husband supposedly did. After so many months of public ridicule, it's no surprise that Erika wants to celebrate her win. Rhobh Season 12 hasn't obsessed over the legal trouble as much as Season 11 did. However, Erika's castmates have remained highly critical of her decision-making and well-being. This win could validate Erika's lack of self-censorship and celebrate life with a few more libations than usual. The plaintiffs then admitted that Erika had no involvement in their agreements with Tom and his firm. Their efforts to prove Erika was aware of misappropriated funds weren't based on direct evidence, but rather inferences about circumstantial evidence, like her income and expenses. Judge Fruin ruled that Erika's lavish and extravagant hobby, funded by the spouse's community property, is not evidence of the actual knowledge of any breach of fiduciary duty. Rhobh fans may have regularly assumed the worst of Erika. Her attorney, Evan C. Borges, affirmed that this ruling was crucial as it was the first time a court assessed supposed evidence against Erika and found no evidence of wrongdoing. In most cases, Erika was merely implicated in lawsuits against Tom. He continued that other aiding and abetting lawsuits would likely fall flat under the same reasoning. If Erika's attorney is right, this could be the beginning of the end of endless scrutiny from the press and Rhobh fans alike when it comes to this reality TV star. Few housewives have faced as much scrutiny as Erika has. However, unlike her peers, Erika's legal troubles are focused on Tom, while the media has portrayed Erika as a potentially guilty bystander. When it comes to Bravo legal scandals, only Jen Shah, Theresa Giudice, and Luann de Lesseps trials with law enforcement compare. Regardless, Erika's story will go down as one of the most epic in Bravo history, for better or worse,